inaugurating it. And just Ashok ji, Dr. Ashok. Dr. Ashok has left.
Sir, I have joined. I think
Oh,
there
right,
was audio problem. Yes.
right.
Very good afternoon, all. Today, for the last lecture on the day 5, we have with us Dr. Manmeet Singh ji. He's an associate professor at Department of Psychiatry in Acharya Shri Chandra College of Medical Sciences in Jammu. Sir is presently in psychiatry department, and he has done his MD from Maharashtra University of Health Sciences, Nasik. And sir has a very wider experiences in many things. And since we are looking into the pandemic, we do have a stress. A lot of people, even our students, even a family member. So keeping this fact in view, the coordinator has fixed this lecture, and Dr. Manmeet Singh will today talking about the stress management and what are the techniques to overcome the stress. So thank you very much, sir. Now you can please go ahead with your talk, sir. Thank you. Please go ahead, sir.
Thank you, Ashok ji, for a nice introduction. First of all, to begin the talk, I want to thank you, Professor Lalit ji, and the Department of Science and Information Technology, Jammu University, for giving me the opportunity to be among in this today's presentation. Thank you once again. So, not taking much of time, to begin my talk on stress. First of all, you should be aware of the thing is that in a very simple way, we are each and every time we are asking stress. So, is stress, what is mean by this stress? The history of stress is that the Dr. Hans Selle is an endocrinologist by profession, Johns Hopkins University. He recognized that stress is a normal part of life. Yeah, the thing is that if we are not being able to have the stress in our life, we are not being able to manage our affairs, our day-to-day routine or affairs. He developed a theory of the influence of stress on person's ability to cope with the physical pressure of injury and any sort of disease. Response of the body to any demand placed upon it, whether that demands produces pleasure or a pain. So it is a sort of the pressure being put on the body physically and mentally, and it results in the response of our body to go for anything, to act in some kind of manner. According to the Richard Lazarus, he is a professor of psychology. He described it in this manner. It is a state of anxiety produced when events and responsibilities exceeds one's ability to cope with their forces. In simple way, whenever the demand or whenever the responsibilities being put on our shoulders, and when we are not being able to perform that particular event and responsibilities, the end result, it is a state which that produces, it is known as a stress. So type of stresses. The number one is the positive stress, which is also known by the name eustress. It is positive in a manner that it motivates us, it excites, it energizes to perform, to carry on our day-to-day routine activities, to carry on with our research work, to do the dedication. The negative stress, which is known by the name of distress, it oppresses us, it severely elevates our emotions in the form of that we are being labile, we have started crying, we have started being very anxious, very restless, and it eventually results in degrading our performance. And the number third is the eustress. Eustress is defined as the optimal stress level for a normal human functioning. The level determines if there will be positive or negative or neutral effects on our health and the human ability to cope with the life forces. So in this diagrammatic, in a graphical representation, we want to highlight this, that there is the performance from the poor to the good performance, and there eventually results in the stresses, the eustress and the distress. It leads to the our maximal performance, or it leads to the our good performance, or otherwise it leads to our poor performance, like in the lower board, moderate, optimal, and high overwhelm. The bad news is that the stress is an escapable part of our life. We can't leave these things. Would never said to anyone, to ourselves, that स्ट्रेस मेरी जिंदगी में नहीं है, ये नहीं रहेगा, इसकी जरूरत नहीं होनी चाहिए, ये इस तरह से नहीं है. And stress is not altogether a bad news. In other way, it is a good news. So in that manner, stress is a normal, optimal functioning. If we won't have any kind of stress, I have to get to the bed at right time, I have to wake up early in the morning, do my own routine exercise, I have to take care of my kids who are going to for their schools, I have to rush to the office, I have to take care of the each and responsibilities, being to cater, to socialize each and everything. So this is the kind of this stress is a inescapable part of our modern life, and it not always being a bad news. It motivates us. It keeps on moving us. Okay, that I have to do. I have to go for these things. So what are the common stressors which threaten or challenge the people? The physical stress, the psychological stress, and the social stress. Physical, in the 21st century time period, we are facing a very difficult situation right now by the COVID-19 pandemic. As you all know, it is a kind of such a environmental stresses on our part. It creates a lot of problems to each and every individual. He's not been able to too much worry about. He started becoming very apprehensive. He started not been able to sleep properly, very anxious feeling. Socially, we are being it's been taught to us that we should maintain a social distancing, but we started getting socially isolated from each and everyone. We are not taking care of the thing. This is a form of a stress. Other is the too much of the heat, the noise exposure, the bright light exposures, and the confined spaces where there is no good amount of cross ventilation, environmental good places. These contribute to the physical stressors. Social interaction, where we are in a working place or in some other place where we have to face these lot of the criticism, the bossiness, the rudeness, the aggressiveness by the others, the bullying nature of our colleagues, our seniors, our juniors. These are led to these kind of these are stressors to one's mind. The major life events like the death of the loved one, as we are right now facing a lot of the deaths due to this pandemic time period, the birth of the newborn, we lost a job, as we all facing right now. That people with this pandemic time, lot of things are going. Promotion, we have to be getting adjusted. We have to move from one place to another. The marital status change. Some may be getting married, some may be getting divorced, some may be getting separated, some their legal issues are going on. These are the life events. The internal stressors. What are the internal stressors? The lifestyle choices, where we started becoming very, very sedentary and very conservative kind of a person, not taking care of our health. We are consuming the alcohol, the cigarettes, the substances. We are taking the junk food, the oily stuffs, negative self-talk. Always have a low self-esteem, criticize yourself, not being able to achieve what you want to have in your life. The mind traps, that you are in a very, very sort of things. You are trap your mind into the unnecessary, unwanted thoughts. The personality traits, the inherited characteristics which you acquired from your parents and which you acquired from the environment. As I pointed out, caffeine, lack of sleep, overscheduled work, pessimistic thinking, self-criticism and overanalyzing, unrealistic expectations, taking the things personally, all or nothing thinking, exaggerated and very rigid thinking, not being able to have a compromising or adjustable nature. These are the certain internal stresses which we are facing a lot. Personality traits like perfectionist, workaholics, like मेरे को काम चाहिए अभी चाहिए इस तरह से होना चाहिए इसमें ऐसा नहीं चाहिए वो नहीं चाहिए, putting a lot of long working hours, not taking care of your health, your family, your loved ones. These are the personality traits. These are the certain things. अगर मेरे को स्ट्रेस हुआ तो वो क्या किस रिस्पॉन्स में होता है? तो number one is the alarm and react stage. The number second is the resist and endure. And number third is the burnout and exhaustion. So we always go through this kind of the process. This is known by the name of general adaptation syndrome. Whenever we experience some kind of stress, we are having escalating emotions, anxiety, worry, fear and shock. Unfortunately, किसी का कुछ खबर सुनी जो कुछ हुआ, this is the kind of the things. गलत तरह के ख्यालात आएंगे, बड़ी घबराहट होगी, शॉक वाली fear आएगा, fear लगना शुरू हो जाएगा, confusion. Number second, during this stage, your body try to cope or adapt to the stressor by beginning a process of repairing any damage. Psychological profile change. This is called by the name of resist and endure. And the number third is the exhaustion. When jab that particular stress, it is not handled by us, it is not coped by us, it eventually leads to these kind of the physiological changes like headaches, tremors and illness. Psychologically, we started getting depression, we are getting withdrawal, repression, we are started having a damage, our interpersonal relationship and unable to continue. This is the number third stage. So these stages produces the immediate effects, intermediate effects and prolonged effects. Here immediately our sympathetic nervous system got activated as a result of epinephrine, norepinephrine are the two hormones which are important for our fight and flight reaction. This is the intermediate response due to the epinephrine and norepinephrine continue to be released, and thereafter the prolonged effects which took minutes, hours, days and weeks, continues elevated stress hormones levels like cortisol, like epinephrine, they produces these kind of the changes. Like thought process hampered, increased emotional processes, motor function and physical sleep-wake cycle get disturbed, our hunger, thirst and digestive system started affecting and our immune system getting affected. So the symptoms of stress, physical symptoms, mental symptoms, behavioral symptoms and emotional symptoms. These are when we started too much of thinking, it leads to the baldness, it leads to the excessive hair loss, asthmatic condition to the lungs, muscle, spasmodic pains, neck pain, our lower backache, we are having a nervous tics, diabetes, we have more chances to have a continued stress will lead to the diabetes, digestive tract, gastritis, stomach ulcers, ulcerative colitis, irritable colon, constipation. We are experiencing skin problems, eczema and psoriasis. In the brain part, we are experiencing insomnia, like we have a sleep disturbances, personality changes, headache, anxiety, depression, mouth ulcers, cardiovascular, hypertension, and for females, they will lead to the menstrual irregularities, premature ejaculation, or other form of sexual disorders. Like lack of concentration in mental symptoms, we are not being able to focus, we have started forgetting the things, difficulty in making our decision, confusion, disorientation and panic attacks. Behavioral symptoms like our appetite getting changed, our eating disorder, we started relying on the alcohol and other drugs to de-stress ourselves, increased smoking is there, restlessness, nail biting, hypochondria. Bouts of depression in the emotional part, impatient, we are starting very restless, we start trying to hit other people, tearfulness, deterioration of our personal hygiene and appearance. So this is in the first part of my presentation. Want to aware you people about the what is stress, what is its definition, types of the stresses, the types of the stressors, what are the general adaptation syndrome, how our body in the stage 1, stage 2 and stage 3, how they react, what are the things that produce the continuous, the changes which start from some hours, minutes, days, weeks, and eventually over the period of years it leads to the certain the patterns. The pattern I've discussed, like the uh, physical, our mental symptoms, behavioral symptoms, and our emotional symptoms. So in the next part of my presentation, now going to give you the techniques how we have to control these things. It's come by the name of ABC strategy. That's the number 1A. You should be aware of the things. What does the how does it all being started? What causes the stress? How I am reacting to that part? Is that I am being overreacting or reacting normally to the circumstances? Number second, I have to maintain a very fine line between my positive part and a negative part. That you have to maintain a new stress line. That you have to accept that I having an issue. This is going to be there, but I have to maintain a balance. And third part is control. What can you do to help yourself combat the negative effect of the stress? So these are the stress management techniques. These are the very 3 important techniques, like change your thinking, change your behavior, and change your lifestyle. Change your thinking, like reframing and positive thinking. So discussing about the reframing, do you mean by reframe? Reframing is a technique to change the way you look at the things in order to feel better about them. There are many ways to interpret the same situation, so pick the one you like. Reframing does not change the external reality, but it helps you view the things in a different light and less stressfully. The thing is that here I have to reframe my thought process. मेरे पास परेशानी आ गई है, परेशानी बनी हुई है. जैसे it is a live example in front of you that we are facing this pandemic. You know, all of you know that it is going to be there. For how long it is going to be there, it is not in our hand. Each and every person from every fraternity, from the scientist to the doctor, they are putting their best effort. So it does not change the external reality, but I have to think in a light and stressful, that I have to take precautions, I have to take the vaccination, I have to do as much as can without disturbing my personal consciousness, so that you should not be affected too much of this. Positive thinking. We right now we don't need to be a COVID positive. We only need to have only a positive thinking. Like we have to dejection, despair, failure, the forgetfulness, powerlessness, that I'm not been able to carry on, I'm not been able to take care of the things. In today's time, put the focus on your strengths, learn from your stresses you are under, look for the opportunities and seek out the positive, make a change. Change your behavior, be assertive, get yourself organized, ventilate your inner feelings and inner thought, be in a humorous way, diversion and distraction techniques. Assertiveness is that it helps to manage stressful situations, will in time help to reduce their frequency. Lack of assertiveness often shows the low self-esteem. मैं उस टाइम बता नहीं पाया, मैंने बात मेरे मन में थी, मैं बात बताना चाहता था, मेरे से नहीं बात हो पाई. These kind of things lead to a lot of confusion that particular mind. So always engage yourself in assertiveness. What is in your mind, what is in your heart, always speak out in a very firm and good way. Extending our range of communication skills will improve our assertiveness. Being assertive involves standing up for your personal rights, expressing your thoughts, feelings, and belief directly, honestly, and spontaneously in the way that do not infringe the right of others. Assertive people respect themselves and others, take responsibilities for their action and choices, ask openly for what they want, disappointed if what they denied, self-confidence remains intact and not reliant on the approval of the other people. Like you have to establish a very good eye contact, do not stare, do not fidget with your hands and fingers, talk in a very firm and steady voice, use a good posturable body language. I think, I feel, like the words to be used. How do you feel? Concise and to the point. Getting organized. Those organizations, those institutions, centers, and any kind of research work people, the poor organization is one of the most common causes of stress. Structured approaches offer securities against out of the blue problems, prioritize your objectives, duties, activities, and make them manageable and achievable. Do not overload your mind. Organization will help avoid personal and professional chaos. Time management. Must make a list. What must be done, what should be done, what would like to have. Cut out your time wasting. Learn to drop about the unimportant activities. That too consume time consuming. You are wasting a lot of time on unnecessary things, overthinking, overanalyzing, unnecessary. Make a priority of the each and everything. Ventilate. A problem shared is problem solved. It's a very famous phrase is there. Develop a support network through your good friends, colleagues to talk with. It is not always events that are stressful, but how we perceive them. हम उस टाइम समझ नहीं पाते, चीज को बयान नहीं कर पाते, चीज को एक्सप्रेस नहीं कर पाते. Writing a diary or notes may help release feelings, but do not read what has been written. It's just a kind of a sort of a vent outing thing. Humor. Good stressor reducers applies at home and work. In between your busy schedule, busy time, crack the jokes, spend a good quality time in a humorous way with your colleagues, with your friends. Improves the breathing. It pumps the endorphins into the bloodstream that they are being called as the body's natural painkillers. Diversion and distraction technique. Take a time out, get away from the things that bother you. Does not solve the problem. Reduces the stress level, calm down, and think logically. So, diversion and distraction. When you are being stuck up at some point or some work or some situation, you are not being able to get on with it. You need some time. You should take a time out. It reduces the stress level. Go for some other exercises. Spend the time with your family members. It will help in releasing out these things. Change your lifestyle. Diet, smoking, alcohol, exercise, sleep, leisure, and relaxation. These are the certain things. Tips to get a good sleep. Give yourself permission to go to bed. Put away your do-to list. Make sleep a priority. You will thank yourself in the morning. Unwind early in the evening. Try to deal with the worries and distractions several hours before the bedtime. Unwind the things early in the evening. It should not be left when I'm going to bed for my sleep or to relax myself, and should not be overloaded with the day-to-day the things and activities. Keep your biological clock in the check by going to the bed at the same time each morning and even on the weekends. Make your bed room a sleep haven. Create a restful place to sleep. Sleep in a moderate temperature may disturb your sleep. Make sure that the mattress's foundation meet your needs for both comfort as well as for the support. Resistance training, like the yoga, we guiding the people to go for these kind of the meditation and the activities to calm yourself, Right now, we encourage the people to go for their prone breathing exercises. It will help in releasing this kind of the activities. Meditation, like the focusing on something such as a spot on the wall, sometime repeating a word or a mantra like the Om or Vaheguru. Keep on repeating these kind of repetitive words, which then you realize your mind has wandered merely turn to the repeating the word. Imaginary techniques like guided someone else determine which image you should keep in the mind when you're trying to relax. Unguided is like that you decide what image would be relaxing. Guided it's the help of some counselor or some the person yoga therapist or some therapist which guide you, but in unguided it's the image what you decide. It is best to choose your own image since here you have a better idea what you find relaxing than someone else. Some the relaxation techniques like autogenic training requires you to imagine your arms and legs feel heavy, warm and tingling. Blood flow increases to these parts due to dilatation. After the body is relaxed this way, the mind is calmed by adding imaging of the relaxing scene. This is called as the autogenic meditation. Progressive relaxation technique. Here it teaches that particular person the muscular contraction by focusing attention on the feeling of muscles as they are tense throughout the body. Teaches the sensation to your most tense part. The relaxed sensation can be imagined to a warm ball that travels to a very bodily location. Helps in warming and relaxing them. So प्रोग्रेसिव रिलैक्सेशन, पहले उसको किसी भी हाथ को, बाजू को, कोई भी शरीर का जिस हिस्सा है, गला है, चेहरा है, फोरहेड है, अपना लेग्स है, फुट रीजन है, थाई रीजन है, किसी को भी टाइट करिए, उसके बाद उसको यू स्टार्ट रिलैक्सिंग दैट पर्टिकुलर पार्ट. डायफ्रामेटिक ब्रीदिंग. Relaxed breathing occur as a result of a diaphragm expanding as opposed to the stressful breathing. Stressful breathing is always shallow breathing, जल्दी जल्दी सांस लेता है. Diaphragmatic breathing जहाँ पे आप लंबा सांस खींचते हैं. To try diaphragmatic breathing, lie on your back and place your hand on your abdomen. As you breathe, you feel your abdomen rise and your chest remain fairly stable. Quietening reflex is one of the things about something that makes you afraid or anxious. Smell inside. Tell yourself, I can keep a calm body in alert mind. Let your jaw go loose as you exhale, keeping your lower and upper teeth slightly apart. Imagine heaviness and warmth moving throughout your body from head to the toe. This is one of the relaxation technique by the name quietening reflex. Instant calming sequence, uninterrupted breathing. Keep breathing smoothly, deeply and evenly. Positive phase, flash a slight smile as soon as you recognize you are being stressed. Balanced posture. Keep your chest high up in head, neck along chin, and otherwise balance. Bath in a wave of relaxation. This is step 4. Acknowledge reality. Do not try to deny or wish it had happened. Reassert the control. So this is the one of the techniques which help you overcoming your stressing part. So preventing stress, you always being aware of these 6 A's like avoid, alter, accept, adapt yourself, anticipate, and deal, and be assertive rather than being aggressive. So this is in the summary what are the things: practice relaxation, the meditation, deep breathing, get a massage, visualization, take a bath, stretching, stand up and reach up, neck stretch, then dropping your chin to the chest, communicate, express your emotion, talk to friend, eliminate negativity, talk, cry, laugh, organize yourself, manage your time, make to-do list, plan ahead, set mini goals, learn to plan and take a break, deep breathly, sit back and relax, do something and you love, read a book, change your surroundings, learn to play. Remember, in the short run, anyone can be a victim, even you. In the long run, there are no victims, only willing participants. Albert Einstein did not remember his telephone number. He did not want to clutter his mind with the information that could be accessed anytime. You do not have to catch the ball every time someone throws it at you. Learn how to say no. These will help you getting yourself de-stress. Thank you each and everyone for your patient hearing. Now the discussion is open for any questions. I am ready to take it.
Thank you very much, sir, for your talk on the stress management and how we can deal with this. Nowadays, it's really the need of the hour that we must look into that how we can deal with such an issue because of the pandemic. So, participants, I do request you please, if you have some questions and some queries, and if you want to discuss something with the sir, sir is here. Please go ahead with your queries. Please go ahead.
This is important in the same manner that this is in today times. Okay, until unless we can't avoid, we have started getting too much of stress about each and every things. मैं घर से बाहर निकल रहा हूँ, पता नहीं मैं बाहर से इन्फेक्शन तो नहीं ले आऊंगा, वो चीजें नहीं ले आऊंगा जो आजकल हम सभी के जहन में बहुत ज्यादा परेशान कर रही हैं चीजें. बार बार आके हाथ धोना, बार बार आके नहाना, कपड़े धोना, वो चीजों, ये एक लिमिट तक, एक दायरे तक ये चीजें अच्छी हैं. अगर ओवर एनालाइजिंग या ओवर बढ़ती रहेंगी तो दीज क्रिएट अ लॉट ऑफ बिहेवियरल प्रॉब्लम्स. सिंपल एंजाइटी से शुरू होता है, जिसमें पैनिक अटैक्स आते हैं, फिर फुल फ्लेज वो पैनिक डिसऑर्डर का रूप ले लेता है, फिर डिप्रेशन की फीलिंग्स आ जाती है, मन उदास, मन परेशान, किसी से बात करने का दिल नहीं करता. दीज आर द सर्टेन डिप्रेसिव सिम्टम्स. इनका क्राइटेरिया
Definitely, sir. Definitely, I have a question for you because what is happening nowadays? Whenever we are calling to our colleagues and someone else, that whether they are watching the news or all that, so they said we have stopped watching news, we have stopped doing this because they are putting some negative stress to us. So, what are your ideas, sir? How to deal with this type of things? Because we do face that. Most of the time on television we do have a news in a negative COVID impact, so in a negative impact, so we do have, so how we can avoid such a things in our daily life, sir?
The thing is that it is important in today's era's time, in today's tough point, we should be having some source of information coming to us. We should be aware of the things, how the things are being happening. But by repeatedly checking it, browsing on your phone, keep on checking the news channel again and again, and each and every time they have a different kind of presentation. They are presenting the data from throughout the country, and eventually it is getting a very traumatizing effect to that person particular mind. So my whole submission to all of you that to keep it to a limited aspect. Do not, it's rather be spending the time with your family, being with your elders or senior in your home. Try to have the thing is that how to ventilate your inner feelings, be humorous, like be engage your kids and the other people. As all of you know that in today's we each and everyone on virtual mode, so you should apart giving the time, apart from them, engage them into a kind of a physical things, physical activities. You himself or herself involve yourself in de-stressing, reading the good novels, reading the good write-ups. Try to see the positive, the things, how to improvise myself. I have in the go for your yoga and breathing exercises specifically in a prone position, so that it will help you overcoming the issue of having the breathing difficulty issue. Unfortunately, if anyone contracted the infection, but eventually with this his positivity, with the positive framework of mind and the things which he acquired each and every time, sometimes by in the television or a news channel, national news channel, it has been advised by the senior doctors of our country, uh, uh, that they have been advising us to go for these certain kind of the the exercises or other activities. So keep yourself to that level. Don't be too much and each and every time on the news channel and uh, browsing on your the phone to getting the information. It is limited to up to certain level. And the distraction, the ways, the exercises, the music therapy, the art lover, engage yourself into a sort of a creative and intellectual mindset. Try to read the novels, some religious book which soothes your mind. Try to engage yourself in that part. It helps you de-stress a lot in your long run.
That's definitely, sir. We need to change our behavior, and you rightly said that we need to avoid the access of everything. We have to keep a balance with the virtual stay, physical stay, and we should start some physical exercises, some novel readings, and engagement with elder. That's definitely right, sir. You're absolutely right, sir. We will look into this, and I think most of the people are carrying these type of things as well. Whatever is advised by you, participant, please go ahead. If you have some queries, please go ahead.
Uh, Good afternoon, sir.
Ah,
Good afternoon, sir.
very
Sir,
good afternoon.
sir, I want to know that in this pandemic, how we can release our tensions and stress. So we are facing very problems. As you have said earlier that we are in virtual mode. Please guide us.
In the today's time, we have been advised to maintain the social distance. दो गज की दूरी ये slogan था. But in today time period, we are started getting socially isolated from our loved ones, our colleagues, our friends. This adding too much to our problem and our things. Rather than we should, if we are working somewhere far away from our home or some place, you should and make the technologies best use in today's time period. Be an interactive, the video call, the WhatsApp call, be in touch with your family, with your parents, so that it will, on their part, they are also being seeing you in a good health. They will be happy and it will boost your morale also. So even on the your phone calls, don't try to avoid. We have and the thing is that the way the media channels and each and every one, the thing is that they have portrayed that the way they have treated the inhuman the behavior approach, like with the dead bodies they have done. It's also carrying a lot of the stress level to that particular people's mind. So it is not like that if unfortunately something happened and you are being bound to have a role in the cremation of that particular person or thing, is that don't be afraid of that kind of things. It is our moral responsibility, moral duty to give a honorable bid to that the soul, to that soul and his body. So never ever try to get detach yourself. Be in this hour of this pandemic, be engaged with your loved ones, relatives, and take care of their health. If they are not been able to get their medicines or some other valuable things, try to help out with your own resources, with your own help, rather than keep being avoiding behavior, avoiding characteristic that मेरे को क्या लेना देना, मेरी जरूरत ही नहीं है, मैं अपना देखूं ये चीजें करूं. This is not the way and not the place to be right now. And try to motivate them, try to aware what the knowledge you people having, try to find them in case of any difficulty, if they are not been able to getting some hospitals in nearby, not been able to getting the some oxygen, like the things which we eventually see and face in the month of this May. We have faced a lot of this horrifying scenes, and unfortunately, rather than being a having a collective responsibility, rather than being have a being ourselves calling us as a social animal, but this is the right time and right approach we have to follow, and what the instincts, what the personality traits, what we have gathered, we have to apply in the today's tough COVID time.
So any more question? Okay, so I think Professor Lalit Sen sir would like to add something, the coordinator of this FDP.
Yeah, good afternoon to all of you. It is in fact a very, though this Atal Academy has kept one compulsory session on the general topics, and one of the topic was stress management. And we have realized that it is most important to have such sessions, and it was in fact a very nice session, the way the speaker presented the things step by step before us, all the problems, probable problems that might have come, and their remedies. It is true that there is a need to have a good routine. There is a need to not to have much social distancing. So we have to be very judicious on this part. We should not, in fact, start hating others. We should not get afraid of getting infection, though if you are following the proper behavior, COVID behavior. So it was in fact really a good talk that have categorically guided us, put on our minds the do's and don'ts, both physically as well as mentally. So it was really a very nice talk, and I thank Dr. Manmeet Singh much. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to among all of you, and guiding you about these issue. Hope so in coming near future, if the things settle down well, want to have a one live to live interaction with all of you. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Definitely, sir. We will be looking in future such a type of demonstration and lectures from you in live, on physical ground. Just definitely, sir. We will keep in touch with you for our future interaction. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
And participants, we can join back at 4:50 exactly for the valedictory. Please join well in time at 4:50. So till then, we can end this meet.